Hello and a very warm welcome. Bahrain testing and day one reaction on a pretty uneventful day that once again Mercedes steal the headlines. They steal the headlines during another test when they brought the dash system, and they've stealed the headlines again by bringing a massive upgrade. And yeah, a pretty uneventful day that saw two red flags with Lance Stroll losing a bit of debris off the car and Perez spinning very late on and bringing a close to proceedings. Yeah, so 8 hours done. Watched every single minute. Excuse me. Big test, and we'll paint a better picture. Coming straight into the test, it was obvious Haas would miss a bit of the day, but they managed to get out in the afternoon. And the whole talking point in the morning was about Mercedes, their upgrade of the car, the side pods. Everyone was talking about Mercedes, and of course we had a little bit of drama already in pre-season testing between Red Bull and Mercedes. Pierre Gasly was first out and ended up fastest overall. Norris was in for McLaren as Daniel Ricciardo was ill, and Mercedes surprised everyone with a new car. Talk of the paddock. Albon then got a really hot seat, had to get out. His arse was literally on fire. He's been gunning to get back in the hot seat. He literally was in the hot seat. And Sebastian Vettel had a tribute helmet to Ukraine. Charles Leclerc ended up fastest in the morning session. And then Haas got out first in the afternoon, which I thought was fantastic, as Fittipaldi took out the Haas. Then we saw the first red flag of the day as Lance Stroll, a bit of debris off his car on the circuit. Marshals had to go and pick it up. 6 hours, it was pretty uneventful. And then we had the issue with Albon where he was stuck in gear. It was a rear axle issue. And then, probably the most exciting bit of the day as we saw Lance Stroll and Alonso going racing. Yeah, they must have blocked each other. A bit of nonsense. Stroll goes into turn 1, then 1, 2, 3 and 4 work very well. It was a great little bit of racing. And then Perez, rookie error. The virtual safety car comes out with 10 minutes to go in the session. And he's not even on a quick lap because you can't go quick because of the VSC. Spins it, drops it. And then he's going backwards and he gets beached in the gravel. Humiliation for Sergio Perez. And yeah, the bouncing needs to be looked at because that is going to become a safety issue. You cannot have cars bouncing. Gasly going down the straight, it's like he's headbanging to his favourite tune. And yeah, the pit stops are going to be slower. Heavier tyres, 18-inch Pirellis, and you got them flaps over the tyres, so getting a tyre on could be a bit tricky. I would expect 3-4 second pit stop. Yeah, Mercedes steal the show. Bahrain testing, day one reaction. Mercedes steal the show, and Pierre Gasly ends up fastest. So we run down the order. P1, Pierre Gasly. 103 laps, and yeah, was putting in quite some quick times. And yeah, his biggest one was when he was going down the straight, headbanging. And then come Ferrari, who have once again showed that the Barcelona test was not a fluke. Carlos Sainz P2 with 52 laps. Charles Leclerc P3 with 64. Then comes Lance Stroll, who brought out the first red flag with 50 laps. P5, Alex Albon, had a rear axle issue and a hot seat, but a pretty good day for Albon with 104 laps. P6, Lando Norris, not a good day for McLaren. Ricciardo was supposed to be in. Norris had to cover him because he was ill. And then lots of locking up. Not a good day for McLaren, wasn't smooth. 50 laps. A positive for Valtteri Bottas as he ends up P7 with 66 laps. Much needed laps as they didn't get many in Barcelona. P8, Sebastian Vettel with 39. Tribute helmet to Ukraine. P9, George Russell with 60 laps. 10th, Sergio Perez. He did the most laps of the day, but he ended his day with a humiliation of a spin. Not even on a quick lap. Put the power down, dropped it. Gets beached in the gravel. P11, Lewis Hamilton. Did the morning session with 62 laps. 12th, Alonso. Now, I worry for Alpine. They've not had a good day. I've heard reports Alpine are quick but unreliable. And yeah, they've not got many laps in. Alonso 24. Ocon 13th with 42. 14th, Guan Yu Zhou with 54 laps. And 15th, Emerson Fittipaldi with 47. So there we have it. Day 1 of Bahrain testing, where Mercedes once again steal the show. Have they brought a car, an upgrade? Have they mastered the rule changes again? They mastered it in the hybrid era. Have they done it again? These are geniuses at work. Have Mercedes mastered it again? A very strong day once again for Ferrari. Ferrari are looking. But everyone, you have to say it, just relax, calm down, it's testing. No one's going to show their first hand till qualifying in Bahrain a week on Saturday. Just relax. Sky F1 already saying Mercedes are nowhere. They're sandbagging. The end of the day, they're sandbagging. 100%. I'll be absolutely shocked if we go into the season and Mercedes are like qualifying 7th, 8th. It's not going to happen. Mercedes steal the show with an upgrade of a car. Let's see. Have they mastered these changes again? What a day. 8 hours of testing. But it was pretty uneventful. Yeah. It was uneventful. Mercedes stole the headlines. We had 2 red flags. And Perez binned it. And we saw a bit of racing between Stroll and Alonso. Thanks for watching. Comment down below. If you're an F1 fan, subscribe now. We cover testing and all race weekends. And we get the subscribers involved. And we've another shout out. If you want to join the WhatsApp group, email me, muscracer at, had to remember me thing then, yahoo.com. Or add me on Twitter. David joined today, so new people are joining. The WhatsApp group is fantastic. Lots of banter.